Beautiful Zoom that we've got. This is the city of Johannesburg, everybody, and it is pretty well, it's not cloudy outside. It's just, I don't know. It's like this heat is sitting there. That's for me what it looks like, because it is so hot in Johannesburg at the moment. But it's like this heat that's hanging over the city at the moment. You could feel it, you could see it in that visual. Very, very hot outside.
Yeah, sweltering really yesterday.
Yeah.
When I got out and got into my car, it was 33 degrees and I was parked in the shade.
Imagine.
So, and it just got worse from there.
Yeah.
Went to a mall and the air conditioning wasn't working because there was load shedding. It was not pleasant.
Very unpleasant. I know. Let's not go there. I did see a little bit of a press release. I have to look at it properly, but that City Power are relooking this two-hour thing. I'm very happy if that is the case.
We need to speak to City Power at some point.
It's a very important conversation to have, City Power. It's not working. I can tell you that much. It's not working. Anyway, all right, let's get on with it. So trending topics is where we're at the moment. But first, let's get you the question of the day. So this is our big interview that's coming up in the next hour here on the program.
Indeed. So let us know your thoughts on the decision by Parliament's Standing Committee on Finance to allow members of retirement funds early access to their pension funds from next year. So that two-pot system, and I think the maximum that you'll be able to withdraw is 30,000 Rand. So I think there's still a lot of education, for one, that needs to happen about this particular system, how it's going to work. But of course, we have heard in the news, there have been cautions sounded by Treasury and by the industry itself. So it's going to be interesting to see. But what are your thoughts at this point?
All right, get hold of us, please, on X. That's at Morning Live, SABC, Facebook also. And you can also get hold of us on our WhatsApp line. So that's where you can send us your voice messages. Let's just pop that number up on the screen just so that you've got it with you. 078-459-1897. Right, let's get on to the trends now. First up is the Reserve Bank. And look, big one, it's the interest rate decision today. And the problem was yesterday, SK, and I think it took everybody by surprise, because those inflation numbers came in and that was not what people were expecting. Not at all.
But then again, perhaps not most people, but some people saw this coming. Remember, one of the top drivers here, as I understand, is the price of eggs. So it's the food basket.
Yes.
Remember the eggs and what we paid because of the avian flu. So that is one of the drivers. But then again, it's something that happened and it's something that should sort itself out.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons, but there's obviously more to it. So we know that decision is coming out. The interest rate decision will be announced this afternoon. But people are just not happy with the Reserve Bank. And this one is a tweet, I think, that was sent out by EFF leader Julius Malema saying, "We have not in so many words warned about this recently, and you insulted us. Something you do with ease without a thought process. All of a sudden, EFF South Africa must visit the Reserve Bank." And this is about the manipulation of the Rand. It is a big talking point, and people started really jumping in and speaking about this march to the Reserve Bank. And going back in 2015, the EFF had already raised the alarm bells about this. So the Reserve Bank coming under the spotlight for Rand manipulation as well. And what are they doing about it? So,
Indeed, and it would be great to hear from them.
Very much so.
What did you do? What were you aware of when? How did you mitigate for what was going on? And if you didn't know, why didn't you know?
Come speak to Sakina. She's just got one or two questions. Just come. We want to ask you something. Then, of course, let's get to the next trending topic. Sakina, which one is this? Gabuza.
So, this one following on Thembinkosi Lorch yesterday, Pirates player who unfortunately, finds himself in a lot of trouble. And again, because of an assault that took place, and then he had a suspended sentence handed down to him. So it turns out another player, Gabuza, he, I think, is out on bail at the moment. So it's all really happening, but not in a good way for the Buccaneers and their fans. And I'm not sure Gabuza is still with Pirates though, but he was also accused allegedly of beating up his girlfriend. So Yeah, he's now at SuperSport. I thought as much. It's not at Pirates anymore. So, but he's a former Pirates player. So,
and a lot of people actually speaking to that picture, saying he was predicting his future.
Aye, man.
That's what the trend is. That's what the trend is.
You know, we're talking about gender-based violence, and
yes, nothing
these
to
things
laugh
are
at.
very real.
Very much so. All right, so that's that trend. Black Friday, the eve of Black Friday. Goodness me, it's everywhere, guys. Those specials, my inbox is full of emails that I didn't even know I knew that they had a shop. It's insane. And now it's like just specials that are just popping up everywhere. In fact, I'm petrified. I'm scared of tomorrow. But it's not only tomorrow, it's been the whole week, but there are Black Friday specials.
Yeah, but are people actually buying?
Don't know. That's the big question.
I just think our economic situation is so depressed, and we don't know what Uncle Liseja Khanyago is going to tell us this afternoon. So I don't know if people are buying. It would be interesting to see. And maybe if they do, they'd be very specific in targeting certain things that they want to buy.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's what you want. That, you know, sort of. And I suppose the advice that people are giving you is that if you don't need it, there's no need to buy it, you know, even if it is on like a Black Friday steal. Nothing is ever a steal because you're spending more money than you ever would. It doesn't matter how cheap it is. But if it is, in fact, that you're looking for something and it's something you've been holding out for and you sort of find that special, I think that's when you sort of say, okay, got it, here's the good deal. But otherwise, I don't know. It's a bit of a trap. This one is a big one. Just be careful. Be careful.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah.
Is all I'm going to say.
Indeed.
And then the final one is Shoma Josie, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and we
This
were talking
hair.
about this. It's all about the sparkle braids, do they call them? Yeah.
No, those aren't them. Those are not the ones. She's got this new
she's
thing.
got the sparkle braids.
And people feeling sorry for themselves, saying now their children are going to want to come and do this to their hair.
Yes, and the children are going to want this for Christmas.
Absolutely.
No two ways about it.
Yeah.
So brace yourself, parents.
Maybe we shouldn't show the real picture.
Maybe we should show a picture of the sparkle braids. It's going to happen. But listen, it's beautiful. And I can see all sort of little girls rocking that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I mean, we know every single time the little ones follow her and they got the same color hair and they look gorgeous. But,
they do.
Yeah, but this is like many parents out there pray for us because you know we're not going to hear the end.
I'm not praying for you. It's so cute.
the sparkle braids. Okay, well done, Shoma Josie, the trendsetters, but parents are not happy. They're not happy with this. Okay, that wraps up our